So I want to say this. This is how I truthfully feel because of my experiences in life. That single mothers, young mothers, it's going to be a time in your life where you're going to have to take time to yourself. Start to really give yourself your own energy. As someone that had my children very young, I then became, they became the center of my life. Trying to find a man to help me with them, trying to, build that family so it can help me with my children. Trying to chase money so it can help me with my children. Trying to, just be there and, as a mother, like we are told mothers should be, raising them without a village, just the same way as I was raised. And I want to tell you that it's going to come a time in your life where you're going to have to take time to yourself. Because each day we are kind of like distracted. You're going to work, they going to school, you have time at home where you got to cook dinner, you got to get them in bed, you got to get the homework. It's so many different things. And even for me, when I was a entrepreneur, which I still have that, I'm still that in my spirit. But as an entrepreneur, I worked even longer than 40 hours and a week, because if you ever own a business, you got to put in extra time. So even in doing that, it was another distraction. And sometimes you are giving your children, the minimum and not realizing it. If you take time to understand yourself and to kind of love yourself, you will then be able to give your children even more in life. And I can speak that from experience. I want to tell you that your biological family and your children's biological father is a very important factor that should be around in your child's life. No matter how you feel about the relationship that you had, no matter how you feel about the father, that is still part of the children. So I would advise you to make sure that the children are around the elders or the grandparents in your family, as well as their child's father and his family, so they can understand themselves on a deeper level through those people, because they have their genes. So while you are taking time to yourself, I want you to truthfully dive deep into you, any childhood traumas that you may have, or any issues that you may have within yourself. I want you to dive into that and really heal yourself and understand yourself, how you think, what is best for you, what is your truth. And I just want to talk about this because it's something that people are asking me questions and they really don't understand. For me, I don't regret anything in my life. I take it as lessons and I learn from them. It was funny because I was on live the other day and my son was right behind me, and not on the live, but he was right behind the camera. And I was talking about the same thing, and I was saying, how important it is for the kids to be around the older people or the grandparents who have wisdom, even if you don't agree with your parents or or certain things. It's still important because we didn't grow up in villages, so it's going to be a process in order to get back into that setting, to where we have a village or a community where everyone is helping raise the children. That's beautiful to me. Even having more than one mother or father figure, is very beautiful to me, and I think that can definitely help us in society and being better. But he was behind the camera, and I was explaining this, and I was saying, I advise mothers to take time to themselves. And he was like, that makes sense. He was like, yeah. So, my children are very intelligent and they're very smart. Intelligent, smarts, same thing. They are smart children, and they are understanding children, and they pretty much are love. And I know that a lot of you adults, maybe you have like certain traumas and issues within yourself, so you cannot understand why someone would take a break from their children to be able to get to know themselves and to give themselves energy and power. Because as mothers, we're always giving our energy to others, you know? Not only the children, but to our men. Take a break from all that. Be by yourself, you know, and really get in tune with yourself. This is what I advise for you to do. Because sometimes, like in my case, I was, you know, teaching my children certain things and that's all my focus was on. Like, learn this, do this, you're going to be a king, you're going to be this, that. This is good. But I didn't realize that there was so much more to life. There's so much more. And now that I do, and I took that time to myself, I am so much better. I can teach my children so much more. I am not overthinking. I am different, you know, and I bring more to the table as a mother. So I wanted to say that. And I want to say, like, I know that you don't understand and you can judge me all the fuck you want, but my children understand, and that's all that matters.